Testing.
Testing.
Testing. Hi guys, Ronnie here. Welcome back to the Table of Content. Hi Mom.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Hi. I love you.
Love you more.
No.
No, love you lots.
Whoa, love you lots.
Got you there, beat ya.
Mhm.
Well, guys, this is my mama. As you can tell from her free mama hugs, she's been rocking that all month.
Yes, Momma Bear here. Momma Bear, and you listen to me, okay?
But we have my mom on my channel during this Pride Month to discuss what it's like having a queer son. My mom being being my best friend, knows everything about me, but of course, coming out was nothing easy, and not that I was nervous, I just didn't know how you would take it because we didn't have gay friends growing up, we didn't really talk about it, but from the sounds of it, you know, or you can remember exactly when I came out. Like, I remember I told you, but then it's like, what was my coming out experience like for you?
I had already known in the back of my mind.
Oh God.
So
known what though?
I knew, I probably was guessing that you were bisexual.
Ooh, okay.
Okay? So when you came out to me, if you remember, we were sitting on my bed and I just got home from a mission trip to Africa, Rwanda.
Yep.
I was tired. I just wanted to go to sleep. 17 hours one way. I was tired. So you were sitting on the bed with me and you're like, so Mom, I just wanted to let you know that I'm gay.
Nope.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say gay. I told this to Marcus too, my brother. Just in my last video, you saw this. I did not say I was gay. What did I come out as? I didn't say gay.
Well, maybe because I was tired, because I just got back from a 17-hour flight from Africa.
I came out as bi. That's how it was.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's how I was too. I was like,
You just saw it all together.
I was like, okay, yeah, so.
So?
All right, so let me go to sleep. I mean, honestly.
It was the most nonchalant thing I'd ever heard. Oh yeah, Mom, I just came out. Oh, cool. Thank you.
I didn't even care.
Yeah.
I did not care.
Oh yeah. And not that you would care, but you wouldn't at the same time. And that's why I'm like, all right. So at least hearing that, it's like, all right. So just another thing about her son. Cool.
So I didn't care because over the months, I'll cry. I cry. Over the months I saw you, and I do cry, you just blossomed. Like, you were so happy. And I was so happy that you love yourself. And that's all I want, is for you to love yourself. And it just, warms my heart. The concern part was, and probably always will be, you're a gay black man. And I'm Momma Bear.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want anyone to hurt my son at all. So I will always be concerned for you, you know, but otherwise, everybody just needs to love everybody, and that's just how the world should be.
Agreed.
So.
It'd be that much easier to live in this
Sorry,
world. Everybody
I'm
loves
crying.
everybody. You're totally fine. Oh, you doing okay?
I'm doing better. I'm doing
Okay.
better. Thank you.
You're welcome. Segueing now, so as I discussed with Marcus, so you guys have obviously met a lot of my partners, well, girlfriends, I should say. First girlfriend was actually Vicky from Belmont Drive, and
Aww.
meeting her, you've always been somebody I look to when I want to find a partner. It's like, oh, who looks more like my mom? Who acts like my mom? Now, meeting Scott, that was something totally different. I didn't want you guys to meet at all, and not for that bad reason, but it's like, you guys were so alike that it was almost scary, like what could have happened, like was the world gonna combust as soon as you guys met? I'm like,
It did.
God. But no, you guys actually met the first time on my 25th birthday. So
Yep.
for my birthday, I got everybody together. I just got my mom, dad's girlfriend, my younger brother Marcus, and just Scott and I, just so we can all meet at once. That way, because being divorced parents, like, we try to separate, but at the same time always try to come and support each other. So I just wanted you guys all to meet Scott at once, all get the first impressions at once. So what was it like for you? I mean, I talked to you about him. I don't think you ever talked on the phone or anything like Marcus did over video games, but like at the Outback, you sit down and you meet my man.
Oh, it was It was love at first sight for me. And he was right though, because I mean, it was just so natural meeting him, and you so pegged it like you didn't want us to meet because you knew that we were going to hit it off too well, and we did.
Yeah, you
and
did.
So now for people who are like my age, there used to be a black and white TV show way back in the day called My Three Sons. So now I have my 3 sons, and it's just awesome. So I've always wanted sons in my life, so now I have another bonus son, and we get along great because we'll actually plan, we plan dates, don't we?
You do.
We plan dates when he's working. So Scott and I'll be like, hey, do you want to go to lunch? Do you want to go to breakfast? And I mean, we probably talk so much that breakfast might be at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're thinking, oh, we haven't done breakfast yet. We should go do breakfast. But that's who we are, and I just love him.
Yeah.
And I think the both of you offset each other. Your way, he's his way, but you work together well. You support each other well. You learn about each other well. I just can't say enough good. I can't say enough good about Scott, but I can't say enough good about both of you as a couple.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
No, but I mean, like, you never, of course, expected like your son to grow up and marry possibly a man. Now you possibly have that in your life, and so of course, like, you always go along with my girlfriends. Now you go along with Scott. But now, what's it been like? I guess now having a queer son and having that be part of your life.
I'm proud.
Proud. Good word. Proud. Like, has it? I guess, like, does my sexual orientation ever be at the forefront? Like, when you think of it as like, oh, instantly queer, or oh yeah, Scott, oh yeah, I forgot my son's gay, or stuff like that. Like, what is that like for you?
I don't know. Maybe actually, I don't know how to say this, but I think we represent a lot of people today because you and I have such a strong bond, and I'm proud of you. And I just feel we're a good role models for your generation and for my generation as well. Way back in the day when I was in school, we were questioning our classmates, but no one would verbally say anything. We would think it. And of course now, years later, we see our classmates are married to the same sex, and there's no judgment. And I look back, your generation is so much more accepting than my generation. So I sometimes think about my classmates growing up, like, gosh, what did they go through? And they must be happy now too.
Yeah.
But then you get to my parents, who would be his grandparents. That's tough.
A little difficult.
Very difficult. My dad actually had an issue at first marrying your father because he was black. But of course,
I mean, he still is. He didn't go anywhere. He didn't change color. Marrying a black man, yes.
Okay, there you go. So, but then of course, once my dad met his father, they were like this. It was great. Okay, so that was good. But what I'm saying is, I just feel because your generation is more accepting, we're moving forward in the world.
Absolutely.
And you guys don't even think twice. Like, the generation doesn't even think twice about this, and I love it. So when you raise your kids and the future generations, it's just going to be wonderful. It's going to be just so much better than not just me growing up, but maybe even my parents' time. It's just getting better. It's just getting better.
It is,
and it should get better, because everybody's important. Everybody counts. Everybody counts. Everybody counts.
Everybody counts. Good way to put it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, so it's been 4 years, almost 4 years since coming out, letting everybody in, and even during, 2019, I went to my first Pride in Boston, but then I also had another weekend where I went to Pride in Manchester, and I brought my mom along with me. That is where Scott was with us, met a lot of different friends. We were at Medeiros before they had moved. So I know what my first Pride was like as a queer person, but what was your first pride, like
yeah.
as a ally, as a mother, as a
Mm-hmm.
mama bear?
Mm-hmm.
What was it like?
So it was like that back in 2019, but it was like that this year. Happy. I went into Madeir's and the whole atmosphere was happy. And everybody there was happy. And everybody got along with everybody. And moving forward to 2021, you know, after the weekend, you know, I would tell like my coworkers or my friends saying, you know, oh my gosh, you guys should have been at Queen City Pride because it was a happy day. Everybody there is happy. There's no controversy. It was just, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say, but my first time in 2019 at Madeir's, I kind of like stepped back and just looked at the crowd and just saw everybody smiling and everybody comfortable and everybody welcomed and no judgment. And just love it. I just love it.
You love to love.
I love to love. I do.
You do. And that's a good thing. That's the best part I love about you is like you're unjudgmental. You're always sunny. You're always smiling. And just like myself, and that's rubbed off a little bit, as soon as you walk into a room, you brighten up the place. Even if you don't mean to be. You could be in the worst mood, but yeah, naturally, you just brighten up the room. That's what I love about it.
And that's where I think I just don't understand why there's so many mean people in life. I don't get it. I can't comprehend why they're so mean. Like, why do you, it's a waste of energy.
Yeah.
It's a waste of your life.
It's because we're different. And people have always, since the beginning of time, had a problem with differences, whether they're different from you, different from everybody else, and different becomes unknown. And that's what scares people. And it's not so much that they hate, which they probably do, but like it's more the fear of the unknown, which we all do. But like if you just talk to people, you be open, you be happy, it's not that hard. So with that,
it's been like that since the beginning of time, though. It's everybody's been divided. This is how the world is. This is how the world will always be. But guess what? Everybody has a soul. Everybody has a soul. And that soul is meant to love. This world just brings out the evil in people. And I think we just need to be the light in this world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Be the light that you want to see in this world.
And moving forward, have, you know, with your children, teach them to be the light. But you know what? When you have your children and they see the light in you, it's just going to shine through with them too. So it's just going to be ongoing.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I just love you.
So segueing and how you said soul, that's a good way to put it, especially when I try to tell people how I self-identify. I would say I self-identify as pansexual.
Okay.
Okay, you can see she doesn't know what I'm talking about here. She
I'm
understands
learning.
Gay, lesbian, and bisexual. So she gets the LGB part of it. Transgender, okay, queer, Q. But then pansexual. So as I kind of explained it, it's a step above bisexual. So bisexual, you have two binary, man and women. Pansexual takes it beyond that, in that to make it simpler, I guess you can include trans, but from what you said, I see a soul. I don't see the shell, the body, the eyes, the butt, the hands, the whatever, the attractive parts of it. I see the person as themselves. Whether I'm looking for something and that takes form of a man, of a woman, where you're black, blue, Chinese, white, doesn't matter. I'm just attracted to everybody. And that's why I think, as you said, I just blossom, become so much more happy, is because I just accept people for who they are. And that's the best way I guess I can put it, is that whether you're a man, woman, trans, anything under the rainbow, if I get to know you and I like your personality, it doesn't matter what you are, I'll still date you, fall in love with you and whatever. And so that's why when people do say gay or anything, it's like, okay, I get that's a general umbrella. And more recently, we've been taking back the word queer. So I would say queer, just make it easier. But to make it better, I would say I'm self-identify as a cisgender male, meaning I was born as a male. I identify as a male. My pronouns are he, him, his. Okay, so pretty simple. Like I wasn't born a girl and now identify as a guy. That can be different, but no. And then sexual orientation is, so you have your straight, which is a spectrum again, bi, trans, even asexual. But for me, it's pansexual. So that's how I identify and educate people who classify me as gay, bi, whatever, which I get. We're all learning here. But at the end of the day, I will try to educate you, even if you're a bigot and don't understand it. But the way I would explain it to an older person or somebody that's not as in the know about the LGBT community. So like for yourself, you're a cisgender woman, born a woman, identify as a woman. I would say pronouns her, she, hers. And then orientation, I would say hetero. So you have the homosexual, the pansexual, the heterosexual pretty much just means one gender. And that usually is the opposite gender that you're attracted to. Again, it's all a spectrum. So you may find yourself attracted to a woman depending, but for how you identify and how people see you as a cisgendered, white, hetero woman. And that's not a bad thing. Like, and yet you still have a black queer son. So you're an ally as best as we can.
And I just want to make a note here. My name is Karen.
But she's not one of those Karens.
But I'm not one of those Karens.
She's a sweet Karen.
I'm the good Karen. So let's just do that side note there, okay? Thanks.
Quick side note. But yeah, no, that is how I identify. And so a lot of people are so confused with that. And what does it mean to be like they, them, and non-binary? And it's like, I try to educate as best I can. But at the end of the day, it's only going to make sense to you.
But I think you need to explain, not just to me, but I'm going to say my generation, we're learning. And I always apologize, like to you or to Scott, because sometimes I don't want to offend anyone, but if I'm not using the correct words, forgive me, because I don't know it.
Yeah.
But I think if I admit I don't know, no one's going to jump down my throat because of that. I think anyone is kind of excited to teach.
Yeah.
So we do learn all of this. So it's new. And my brain is full and I'm getting older. So if I don't remember this, just put it on a Post-it note for me,
I will.
okay?
Post it right there in your kitchen.
Post-it notes. Post-it note queen right here.
No, it's not a bad thing though. And even you saying like you correct yourself. So even if you like you see a trans person, you say he, no, I meant she. That in itself, that stutter, that upset proves that you are evolving, you are changing, you're being educated. And some people will be like, oh no, that's just a he. No, it doesn't matter. I see a he, so it's a he. Like, no. But if I explain why, it's like, oh, okay. But even to some people, they're completely clueless.
Very closed-minded.
Closed-minded, indeed.
And that's what it is. It's just being closed-minded. And shame on them for judging, because if you think about it, I'm judging them because I'm saying they're closed-minded. So I'm judgy too then.
We all are.
We all are. So that's just the human race.
Yeah, but then you grow from it, you evolve, and like you try to make the human race better. And that's where we are today. We're trying to make things better, one group at a time.
Yeah, and I really do think it's going to happen in life. I truly do.
Agreed.
Truly do. So
I can't wait to see it happen.
I know. Of
course, before we wrap up, my mom just wants to instill some wisdom on you guys. So the floor is yours.
Oh boy. So this is to parents, and I might cry. Thank you. Love your kids. Just love your kids. Again, they have a soul. They were born for a reason. Everybody's on purpose. And whether you disagree with their lifestyle, all they're asking for is your love. Just love on everyone. And that's why I wear this Free Mom Hugs shirt with the Momma Bear, because if I see anyone who's being neglected, it hurts my heart. And I just want to take them in and hug them and care for them. And I want to be their Momma Bear. So parents out there, God, accept your kids for who they are, because guess what? We're accepting you. You need to accept everybody else. Hugs.
Damn it, you're gonna make me cry.
Did you like that?
Damn it. Well, after that emotional moment, I think that's a good place to stop and wrap this up. Damn. Did I not expect that interview or this conversation to go that way? But I am so glad it did. I'm so thankful I was able to have you on my channel. Guys, this is Pride season. You're going to get some tears, especially from your mother. So if you can't cry yourself, who are you going to cry with? And with that, I want to say thank you, Mom, for being on my channel. I hope you had a good time talking with me, talking with them, and educating people and showing that we do have supportive parents. We do have allies in our own family, in our own household. So keep them tight. Keep them tight, because these are going to be the people to the ends of the earth. And with that, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, wherever you are. Click that bell icon, because as you just saw, you're not going to want to miss any more of my videos. So make sure you click like, comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. again, it just hits you. Like, I'm not crying at this one. I couldn't even tell you why, especially like, how am I not crying from that interview? Like, my mom, if anything, has always been that one sunny spot in my life. Like, we have our arguments and our disagreements rarely, but like, she really is my rock. She really is the person that, yes, I didn't come out to first, but like, damn woman, like, oh, what you had to do to me. But no, this interview was something special. Just as my younger brother Marcus, first time on my channel, this is her first time, and what an interview. Like, what a way to welcome her onto the table of content and have her join the family. Like, already my mom, but like, she gets the background, she sees things, she follows of course on YouTube, but like, seeing her now on my channel and having her interview sit right there next to me and talk to you guys, like, what an occasion. Like, what a special time this was. Sitting down with her, getting her perspective on what it's like having a queer son, it went better. It went so much better than I expected. And like, of course I always have these questions and stuff. Like, of course I give them ahead of time so you can have time to prepare, because like, for any interview you don't know fully what's going to happen, but yeah, you want to have some sort of idea, some sort of content to discuss or chat about. But of course we went off on different tangents and different things. Like, you heard her, like, like, one thing she wanted me to read for you guys from her, she forgot to say in her video, which is totally fine. She'll be back again, and trust me, you've not seen the last of Momma content. Raising children was my choice. I gave up things and went without for them. I regret nothing. My life was, is, and will always be all for my children. No matter how big they get, they didn't ruin my life. They gave me a whole new view of the meaning of life. Couldn't love them anymore. Momma Bear. So for all you little queers out there that need a little bit of love, listen to those again. I will be posting the quote down below, but Momma content, she will give you the biggest bear hug you could ever imagine. If you need to be held warm and tight, she'll be there for you. She was there at this past Pride. She'll be there for many more Prides until she's old and gray and can't anymore. And even then, in her wheelchair, when she's old and can't sit up, and she'll be like, come here, I will give you a hug. Because she will always be that kind, caring, loving person until the day she leaves this earth. As I said, she's always that one sunshine, that one sunflower in the little spark in her life that just keeps you going. And my mom has definitely been keeping me going over the last, especially a few years. Like, it's been hard through this pandemic. It has not been easy, but like, she having her personality and her positive side, like, she always tries to keep me in a good mood. She knows when to give me my space, but when she knows there's room to put a smile on this face, she knows exactly what buttons to push in and how to do that. Oh, woman, love you to death. Can't wait to see you again. Gotta see you soon. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe. Click that bell icon. It's right there, guys. I tell you, right there next to the subscribe button. So as soon as you click subscribe, you get notified. So every time I upload a brand new video, one more, two, I don't know, a couple more interviews coming up for you guys. Like, again, we're not done. Like, just sit right there. Have a good rest of your day, your night, wherever you are in this crazy world, whether it's midnight or maybe you're taking a quick lunch break. Enjoy yourself, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.